10 indicators Virgo is aligning with new opportunities. Something is shifting in the energy around you, Virgo, and it is not the kind of shift you can ignore. It is the kind that settles into your bones, that shows up in the small details of your day, that whispers through patterns you are only now beginning to notice. Opportunities do not always arrive with fanfare. For your sign, they tend to arrive quietly, almost invisibly, disguised as subtle changes in your routine, your relationships, your inner world. Today, we are going to name 10 of those changes so you can recognize them when they appear. Indicator 1. The first indicator is a restlessness that does not quite make sense. Everything in your life might be stable. Your routine might be running smoothly. There may be no obvious reason for the discomfort you feel. And yet, something does not fit anymore. Something feels too small, too familiar, too predictable. You look at your daily life and instead of feeling satisfied by its order, you feel confined by it. This restlessness is not a problem, Virgo. It is a signal. It means your energy has outgrown its current container. You have evolved beyond the circumstances that once felt right, and your spirit is asking for expansion. The discomfort you feel is not dissatisfaction. It is readiness. And readiness, whether it feels pleasant or not, is one of the clearest signs that new opportunities are aligning with your path. Do not try to suppress this feeling. Do not rationalize it away or tell yourself you should be grateful for what you have. Gratitude and restlessness can coexist. You can appreciate where you are while simultaneously knowing it is time to move toward something more. That tension between contentment and ambition is not a contradiction. For Virgo, it is the exact energy that precedes breakthrough. Indicator 2. The second indicator is a change in what captures your attention. You find yourself drawn to topics you never cared about before. A conversation about a different career path lingers in your mind longer than it should. An article about a new skill catches your eye, and instead of scrolling past, you read every word. A documentary about someone who reinvented their life at 60 or 70 stays with you for days. These shifts in attention are not random. They are your subconscious mind preparing you for what is ahead. Virgo processes information with extraordinary depth. When something captures your attention, it is because a part of you has already recognized its relevance to your future, even if your conscious mind has not caught up yet. Pay attention to what pulls you in. Follow the curiosity without needing to know where it leads. Because the opportunities that are aligning for you right now may come through doors you have not even noticed yet. And these new interests are the breadcrumbs leading you there. Indicator 3. The third indicator is a shift in your sleep patterns or your dream life. You may find yourself waking up at unusual hours, not from anxiety but from a strange sense of alertness, as though your mind is processing something important while you rest. Your dreams may become more vivid, more symbolic, more emotionally charged. You might dream about houses with rooms you have never seen, about journeys to unfamiliar places, about conversations with people who feel significant, even though you cannot place them. For Virgo, the dream world is a space where the logical mind steps aside, and the deeper intelligence takes over. When your dreams become active and vivid, it is often because your spiritual self is rehearsing for changes that your waking self has not yet accepted. The new rooms in the dream house represent new areas of your life that are opening up. The journeys represent movement toward unfamiliar but rewarding territory. The conversations represent the guidance that is available to you when you stop analyzing and simply listen. Do not dismiss these nighttime experiences as meaningless. Keep a notebook by your bed if you can. Write down what you remember. Over time, you may begin to see patterns that point directly toward the opportunities that are forming around you. Indicator 4. The fourth indicator is a sudden clarity about what you do not want. This might seem counterintuitive because we usually think of opportunity as being connected to what we desire. But for Virgo, clarity about what no longer serves you is often the first step toward discovering what does. You may find yourself looking at certain aspects of your life, your work, your habits, your relationships, and feeling a clear, calm certainty that they are no longer right. Not anger, not resentment, just a clean, honest recognition that you have moved beyond them. This clarity is a gift, Virgo. It is your inner compass recalibrating. When you know what you do not want, you create space for what you do want to enter. Every no you say to something that no longer fits is a yes to something that does. And the precision with which you can now identify what needs to go is directly proportional to the precision with which the universe can deliver what needs to come. If what you're hearing feels accurate, Imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. Indicator 5. The fifth indicator involves synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem too perfect to be random. You think about someone and they call. You consider a new direction and an article about exactly that topic appears in front of you. You mention a need to a friend and within days, someone who can help shows up in your life. These are not accidents. They are confirmations. They are the universe's way of telling you that you are on the right track, that the direction you are moving in is aligned with something larger than your individual plans. Virgo tends to be skeptical of synchronicity. Your logical mind wants to explain these things away as coincidence, as pattern recognition gone overboard, as the natural result of probability. And while that skepticism serves you in many areas of life, it can also cause you to miss the very signals that are trying to guide you. In this season, let yourself notice the coincidences without immediately dismissing them. Let yourself feel the wonder of perfect timing without needing to explain it. Because the opportunities that are aligning for you right now are being announced through these synchronicities, and the more you acknowledge them, the more frequently they will appear. Indicator 6. The sixth indicator is a growing sense of inner authority. You begin to trust your own judgment more deeply than you trust the opinions of others. Decisions that once required extensive consultation now feel clear and self-evident. You stop second-guessing yourself and start moving with a quiet confidence that comes not from arrogance, but from accumulated wisdom. This inner authority is one of the most powerful signs that new opportunities are approaching, because it means you are finally ready to lead your own life without needing external validation at every turn. For Virgo, this shift is significant. You have spent so many years deferring to others, checking your instincts against the opinions of people you respect, waiting for someone else to confirm what you already knew. And while seeking counsel is wise, there comes a point when you must trust the counsel of your own experience. That point is now. The opportunities that are forming around you will require decisions that only you can make. They will require a level of self-trust that goes beyond logic and into the territory of knowing. And the fact that you are beginning to feel that trust is one of the clearest indicators that you are ready for what is ahead. Indicator 7. The seventh indicator is a change in your financial consciousness. Not necessarily a change in your bank account, but a change in how you think and feel about money. You may notice that old anxieties about finances are beginning to soften. That the tightness you used to feel when thinking about money is being replaced by something more open, more curious, more hopeful. You start to see financial possibilities where you once saw only limitations. You begin to believe, perhaps for the first time in a long time, that more is available to you. This shift in financial consciousness is not wishful thinking. It is vibrational preparation. When your relationship with money begins to change at the level of thought and feeling, it is because your energy field is recalibrating to receive at a higher level. The external changes in your finances will follow, but the internal shift always comes first. And the fact that you are experiencing it now tells you that the opportunities approaching you have a strong financial component, one that could reshape your relationship with abundance in lasting ways. Some people watch, others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting, it's about moving. Indicator 8. The eighth indicator is a renewed interest in your physical health and vitality. This might seem unrelated to opportunity, but for Virgo, the body and the mind are deeply connected. When new opportunities are approaching, your body often responds by seeking better nourishment, more movement, deeper rest. You may find yourself wanting to eat more cleanly, to walk more often, to stretch and breathe in ways you have neglected. This is your physical self preparing for the increased energy that new opportunities will require. Do not ignore these impulses. Follow them, because the opportunities that are aligning with your path will ask more of you. Not in a draining way, but in an expansive way. They will ask you to show up with more energy, more presence, more vitality than your current lifestyle may be producing. And your body, in its infinite intelligence, is already beginning to prepare for that demand. Honor that preparation. Give your body what it is asking for. Because a well-nourished, well-rested, well-moved Virgo is an unstoppable force of nature. Indicator 9. The ninth indicator is a feeling of forgiveness toward the past. Old grievances that you have been carrying begin to lose their weight. Memories that once triggered frustration or sadness now feel distant, almost neutral. You look back at the mistakes you made, the opportunities you missed, the people who disappointed you, and instead of pain, you feel something closer to understanding. This forgiveness is not something you are forcing. It is happening naturally, organically, as though your spirit is cleaning house to make room for what is coming. And that is exactly what is happening. When you release the energy of old resentments and regrets, you free up space in your emotional body that can now be used for creation rather than repetition. You stop reliving the past and start building the future. You stop punishing yourself for what went wrong and start positioning yourself for what could go right. That liberation, that lightness, is one of the most beautiful indicators that your life is about to change in meaningful ways. Indicator 10. The 10th and final indicator is the simplest of all, and it is this: you feel it. Not in your head, not in your analysis, not in your careful evaluation of evidence. You feel it in your gut, in your chest, in the quiet space behind your thoughts. Something is coming. Something good. Something real. You cannot prove it, you cannot quantify it, you cannot explain it to anyone else in a way that makes logical sense. But you know it. And that knowing, Virgo, is the most reliable compass you have ever had. You have spent a lifetime trusting your mind, and your mind has served you well. But in this season, the mind is not enough. The opportunities that are aligning for you exist in a frequency that logic alone cannot detect. They require you to trust the part of yourself that knows without knowing how it knows. The part that feels truth before it can articulate it. The part that senses the shape of the future before it has fully formed. These 10 indicators are not a checklist, Virgo. They are a mirror. They are reflecting back to you the changes that are already underway in your life, changes that you may have been too close to see, too busy to notice, too cautious to trust. But now you see them. Now you have words for what you have been feeling. And now, with that awareness, you can step into the opportunities that are waiting for you with open eyes, an open heart, and the full power of your extraordinary Virgo spirit. You have two options after this video: close it and hope things shift, or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are.